12 tribes of Israel scattered abroad. Alright, this your brother coming back at y'all with another video. As you can see, we out here on the highways and the byways, to prophesy. Alright? And when we in Tuskegee, by the courthouse, I wasn't able to get up here because of transportation and stuff like that. So I had to walk, like my previous videos, I had to walk to the corner store and shit like that, by the gas station. But now I'm back at my original spot. But one of my primary spots that I usually go to go out here and prophesy. But yeah, man, the title for this lesson is the punishment of your iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, right? And that's what the topic, of this lesson is going to be centered around, which that scripture actually comes from Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 22, right? But you got to consider that we had to experience, the punishment of God's curses, for being disobedient. We had experienced this multiple times, right? And this is not the only time that the so-called Negroes, as they were called in the day, went into slavery or experienced, bondage. And had to be delivered into the hands of their enemies, being oppressed, being at the bottom. This is not the first time, But the good news is, it's the last time. But I don't know if y'all can see this right here. These are the captivities of Israel. I'm gonna go through and read them because you probably can't see it, so more than likely can't see it. But the first one was Egypt, which the Most High, through His, beloved Son, His saving right hand, delivered us from. The scriptures call it the iron furnace, right? We had to build up pyramids. We had to build up Egypt. We made Egypt what it was, right? People know it, as some type of illustrious, prestigious city. Israel, the Israelites made it like that, all right? I got a picture that I want to show y'all too. A picture. I'm trying to find this. Here you go. Alright, here you go. So it says Deuteronomy 28:68, and the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So we were sold as slave women and slave men in this present day Egypt, as the ancient Egypt, right? So we were slaves back then. That's the point I want to make. Slaves, right? And that was 400 years, roughly from 1625 BC to 1225 BC. And you can read this in Genesis 15 to 13. The next one was under the Cushites of Mesopotamia, because we had to we went in and out of captivity. Especially during the time of the judges. How the fuck is this thing? It's on 20%. It was on 50 the last time when I had gotten out of the damn off the charger. It's fucking crazy. We're gonna try to make it. Cushites of Mesopotamia, the Moabites, the Canaanites, the Midianites, the Ammonites, the Philistines, all these was during the time of the judges. Babylonians were slaves under the Assyrian Empire. All right, the Babylonians, the Persians, and the Medes, the Greeks, the Romans, the Africans and Arabs, right? And the present day, we still, scripture tell I said we go yet this day in our captivity, wherein he has scattered us, all right? Being subject to payments. And a proverb, I'm trying to hold this damn thing because I don't want it to fall. Let's grab it. This is the book of chapter 3, verse 8. And it says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. See? To this day, right now, we're in captivity, especially, being here in America, man, we oppressed. The children of Israel here in Babylon, the oppression, all the nation has been scattered, really everywhere, in the world, right? It says, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, right? It says, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. You gotta pay for every goddamn thing. Right? We the children of Israel, alright? We the top nation on this earth. We shouldn't be working for no fucking body. We're supposed to have bondmen and bondwomen. We're supposed to have slaves of our other nations working for us. But we was cursed, for being disobedient and breaking the covenant of our God, that our God made with us. And we suffering to this day. Said for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according, because Jay got a whole bunch of damn bills and shit. It says according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God, right? This is why, we still in captivity to this day. It's because of the iniquities of our fathers. Iniquity is sin upon sin upon sin, right? It says which departed from the Lord our God, which we departed from the way which he appointed us. This is verse 10. It says, hear Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. How heaven is Israel, that you are in your enemy's land. And we are, And our main enemy, our primary enemy, is the so-called white man, right? It's biblically known as the Edomites. We are in our enemy's land, where your enemy's land, it says you are waxing old in a strange country. And America is one of those strange countries, one of the main strange countries that our people have been sent to serve bondage and punishment for our iniquities, right? It says you are waxing old in a strange country, that you are defiled with the dead, that you are counted with them that go down into the grave, right? Scripture says, he that wander out of the way of understanding, which a lot of our people do, shall remain in the congregation of the dead, right? So a lot of our people is in the congregation of the dead because they're taking hold of the heathen's customs, right? Their ways of life, or should I say the ways of death, right? They're living like the heathen, they're not natural Gentiles, but they're Gentiles, through their state of mind. And we have to come out of that, being rehabilitated, in the wisdom and knowledge of the Lord, right? Through understanding. We have to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. But you see, a lot of our, people, a lot of the Israelites, mainly the 2/3, they're complacent. They're satisfied. They're settling with being a nigger here in America. Being black or being a Negro or being a Hispanic. This is not our heritage. All right? We're different. We're better than that. All right, we're more than that. But Jake, let it. We're gonna let them have it. How they want it. And they're gonna die here in America, right? The Lord gonna leave them here. But anyways, speaking of the nation of Israel as a whole, we're gonna EOS. It's in a sentence. We're yet this day in our captivity, and like I said earlier, the good news about it, the glad tidings about it, is that this is the last time. This is the last captivity that we will experience as a nation, as a people, right? Let's go to the book of Isaiah 52:7.